me cry, okay? Aww. Do you like it?
I do.
Okay, go.
He's a lucky guy. He's a lucky guy. Oh, look at how beautiful you are. So pretty.
Okay.
We're here.
It was a very dramatic entrance.
That's good.
Caught in
Perfect.
the branches.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
We come together today to celebrate the love and commitment of Sarah and Aaron. Here with their family to bear witness, these two will enter into the sacred bond of marriage. I want the two of you to pause and for a second to take in the majesty of this place and the beauty of this moment. I know this is a special place for both of you. You're surrounded by your loved ones, those who help shape who you are today to share in this new adventure. All the planning and preparation has brought us here, and I want you to remember it forever. So breathe, look around. Please bow your head so I can pray over this ceremony. Father God, we gather amidst your beautiful creation to celebrate the union of Sarah and Aaron. We pray this ceremony can be the beginning of a fruitful and prosperous marriage. We know our paths in life will not always be straight as we've seen these past couple days, Lord, but we ask that you just allow us to look to you for guidance and wisdom. We pray that you bless this week of celebration ahead of us as a time of peace and fellowship and just everyone staying well. We ask all of this in your name, Lord. Amen. So, the two of you knew pretty early on you had found your person. The one with whom you wanted to share your time, laughs, and experiences. Sarah, when you first met Aaron, you were awed by his sense of adventure, his depth of knowledge, and the levity he could bring to any situation. His presence gives you a sense of calm, that everything will be okay. There is a joy he brings to each and every day together. Now, Aaron, when you first met Sarah, I know you were awed by her beauty and affinity for miniature dachshunds.
Of course.
And you said, I must have this woman. But in all seriousness, you've spoken of Sarah's soft heart, her second nature as a caretaker, and her loyalty to those she loves. You cherish her adventurous spirit and willingness to try anything. She'll be an incredible life partner to have by your side through the good and tough times, as you will both. Your love for each other was clear from the beginning, but truly knowing someone can only come with time. Through the ups and downs of life, when we as people show our vulnerabilities and imperfections, your love only deepens. That's the true power of a special relationship, to be fully seen and fully understood, and know that person will always be by your side. Your nearly 5 years together thus far has created a foundation for your marriage. The rest of your journey together as a couple will not be perfect or linear, but a beautiful combination of ups and downs that will stretch and grow your relationship. You two are a team, and you will work together as a couple to maintain, nourish, and grow your relationship in the years to come. A partnership over a lifetime involves placing the needs of your spouse over your own many times and living with an open heart towards one another. You are one another's listening ear, discerning voice, a friend to laugh with through all of life's adventures. To your partner, you will provide protection and, most importantly, a safe place for your personal heart. Life's big decisions are now made together. There will be disagreements, hard times, and stressors, so be slow to anger and quick to listen. Always come back to this place, though, this commitment. The decision to be married, binding yourself to your best friend, is such a privilege. Choose your spouse day in and day out, not only in times of joy, but in daily routine. The coffee in the morning, that needed hug at the end of a long day, it is in building this life together that some of life's greatest treasures are found. Now for some of the most important questions of the day. Aaron, you take Sarah to be your wife, promising to love, honor, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others and holding only unto her forever.
I do.
And Sarah, you take Aaron to be your husband, promising to love, honor, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others and only holding unto him forever. Can we have the rings, please? You've chosen to seal your vows by exchanging rings. The rings that you've chosen to wear have neither beginning nor end, much like your love for one another. These rings are an outward symbol of your personal commitment to one another, a symbol of your love to those around you. As you wear these rings, may they be constant reminders of the beautiful promises that you guys made today. So Aaron, when you place this ring, place it on Sarah's finger and repeat after me. Sarah, I take you as you are.
Sarah, I take you as you are.
I promise from this day forward to be grateful for our love and our life.
Promise from this day forward to be grateful for our love and our life.
To be generous with my time, my energy, and my affection.
To be generous with my time, my energy, and my affection.
To be patient with you and with myself.
To be patient with you and myself.
To fill our life with adventure and our home with laughter.
Fill our life with adventure and our home with laughter.
To inspire you to grow as an individual.
To inspire you to grow as an individual.
To love you completely.
To love you completely.
These things I pledge to you.
These things I pledge to you.
Now, Sarah, will you take this ring and place it on Aaron's finger and repeat after me? Aaron, I take you as you are.
I take you as you are.
I promise from this day forward to be grateful for our love and our life.
I promise from this day forward to be grateful for our love and our life.
To be generous with my time, my energy, and my affection.
To be generous with my time, my
Energy,
energy and
and my
affection.
To be patient with you and myself.
To be patient with you and myself.
To fill our life with adventure and our home with laughter.
Fill our life with lots of adventure and laughter.
To inspire you to grow as an individual.
To inspire you to grow as an individual.
To love you completely.
To love you completely.
These things I pledge to you.
These things I pledge to you.
Sarah and Aaron, from this moment forward, you will never be alone. For you carry with you the love of another person. May your life together be immersed in tenderness and joy. May you strive to enrich each other in every possible way. And may you work to bring the peace you find to this world. It is now my honor and privilege to pronounce you husband and wife. Now wait. Aaron, you may kiss your bride.
All right.
I now present for the very first time, Mr. Aaron.
All right.
I want you to hold me, come and lay with me. Set aside your problems with me, baby. Save your conversation for the basement. I want you speaking in tongues. You know what they say about those. They come together like we're together. You can't let them slip away. You can't let them step away. Everything together so unpredictable. But one thing I know for sure, you turn my sixes to nines. Frequently fly. We can't deny. Speeding tonight. I know I'm weeping when I look in your eyes and you're holding me tight. You turn my sixes to nines. You turn my sixes to nines.
sunglasses off? I don't know about that.
Take the sunglasses off. We want to see those real life tears.
We want to see the real life tears. You lost a brother. I like it too. We're gonna fly you into Michigan actually for
so you
the
can steal?
reception too.
Yeah, they don't want to see my. They don't want to see my tears.
That's funny.
Got there's fingerprints all over them. Look like baby prints.
Baby Prince.
Okay, so in general, thank you for everybody coming out to share this day. My whole family was absolutely thrilled when we figured out and realized that Aaron was wise enough to propose to Sarah and make this
Who
official.
is that?
When my dad went to pick out the ring, or not pick out, but pick up the ring with my brother, and he was just like, "You got to go do this right now." You know, and Aaron was, you know, hadn't really planned out everything yet when he got the ring, but he was like, "You got to go do this right now." You know, what if she wises up? You know, do this tonight. You know, what if she comes to her senses? You know, and then some thanks to go out. I got 3 people to thank, but I'm gonna start with the 2, and then the third is like a mystery thanks. But Deanna and Deb for like arranging this, right?
The setup.
The setup. They ended up working together. Yeah, they did a great job. At the time, you know, for about like 3 years, Deanna had been advocating and working to set my brother up for, you know, all the different periodicals, Craigslist, you know, people who can't spell, you know, one leg, the foot fetish groups, all those things.
Foot fetish groups.
Right. And so
Pig lovers.
when Deb bit on our like carefully scripted description of Aaron, you know, it's sort of like you know, Ghostbusters when they get their first ghost and she slams that bell and it's like, "Hey, we got one." You know.
Wait a minute. I'm God.
It's not true.
So, you know, and I hadn't met her yet, hadn't heard anything other than, you know, that we secured the package in that point. That date to happen. Didn't know when it was going to happen. And then she cost me $50 right away. Didn't even know her.
Oh, yeah.
$50.
Sorry.
So, yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
we'll always remember right away. It's my dad's birthday, so like January 28th. We're supposed to take my dad out for a steak dinner, and we don't know necessarily that that's the date. So Aaron shows up to the steak dinner, obviously before like the U-Haul shows up with all the presents for my dad, because obviously good sons. And Aaron shows up, eats his steak real quick. He's like, "Hey, I gotta go." "What do you mean? He's like, "Gotta go." "All right, well, throw me some cash for the steak, you know." "I ain't got no cash." "I'm good for this one, you know." So just takes off. I got the bill for everything. So anyways, like, oh, all right, great, this better work out. You know, so then they have their first date. I'm talking to Aaron, like, "Hey, how'd it go?" And he's like, "It went really well." You know, he was a bit nervous before he went to it, but it went really well. You know, she asked all kinds of great questions. She was very into the answers. Like it wasn't soft questions, whatever, right? She was very interesting to talk to. Great conversation.
Smart.
Had some drinks. You know, I don't know how many drinks necessarily. We tease her a little bit on this side of the table here. And so.
In other words, he didn't love her till he saw her.
Pretty much, right then. So. The date goes great. They continue with the dates, you know. We have all this time leading up to this, great adventures that they've already sort of gone on together. We get to know P as a family. Give her a nickname, you know. He gives her the nickname. We've run with P.
The P.
You know, you can add everything to P. You know. Happy P, sweet P, angry P, P smash, Baroness Harkonnen P for Dune fans. And you know, in the end, doing this, you just see how well they complement each other. You know, so Sarah, very organized. You know, extremely thoughtful. Perfect cards for every occasion. Showing up, gets there Aaron on time. You know, as best she can. Right, but great cards, all that great stuff all the time, and it's awesome, which is exactly what my brother needs, right? Because Aaron, best idea guy for any gift that you'd run into. Loves doing everything, outdoorsy, adventurous as well. You know, keeps things light, no matter what, but maybe not the best planner. You know, like attacks everything with like a childlike sense of adventure as we go through these things. You know, like plans. What are plans, right? I don't know what I want to do that day. You know, what are my options that day? I'm not sure. You know? So, you know, between the two of them, they just work out so well in that case with great planning. And then if it's getting a little heavy, if it's a little fretful because maybe the plans aren't going right, Aaron's right there to say, it's all going to be fine. We're going to look cool while we're doing this, regardless of the plans.
Yeah, it's true. We're gonna look really cool.
Right. You know, and the inside jokes. If you get close to my brother, there's like nonstop inside jokes. If you've been to their house, you've probably met all the pigs. You know, he can take
Show
any
me your
inanimate
socks,
object
Aaron.
there is and give it a whole life of its own. No matter what. If you've met Skelly, if you've met these things, a little ceramic wiener dog that's constantly abused at the house there by the pigs.
And his tail is broken now somehow.
I didn't break it.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably 10 or 11 of those things over there. You know, Butter Pig, you know, which Herman was definitely not happy with his care. You know? Or the constant complaints about no health care for my brother, right? He has a professional health care worker, but he can't get any health care. Co-pays are too high to get any health care out of her, you know, so. All
So
that
that's why they got married, so you can get health care.
Yeah, he's trying to marry into the plan. You
It
know?
was supposed to be part of the vows out there. I think she said them. It was loud, you know. So the wind-
He whispered that. Health care.
Healthcare.
So I was thinking, like, we were driving over here, like that Billie Jean video where like Michael Jackson is dancing and you have all these lights on the floor, and you like figure for what they're doing, like Sarah will plan out the perfect dance all across those things, right? And then she may fret if you're trying to dance at and you step off a little bit in life or whatever, but Aaron's right there with her. So if they step off that, then it's like, it'll look cool no matter what you guys do in this dance, right? So, and so this last person, so we're gonna raise our glasses and toast to these two and wish them the best in everything. Deanna, Deb, and then when they're talking on like their third date, right? And they're talking about, Aaron's like, I was so smooth on the first date or whatever. And she's like, yeah, you know, you wore that corduroy jacket. And Aaron's like, I don't have a corduroy jacket. Who was this corduroy jacket?
Who are you talking about?
So we're not sure which date that was this corduroy jacket guy had such a first date with her that my brother got the second and third date. That's all this.
Here's the corduroy jacket.
Cheers to them. Cheers to these two, the secret corduroy jacket guy, whoever this guy was, for the first dates. And many wishes. We love you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Here we go.
Like casual talking, mine's like a script.
She's a teacher.
Like, this is what I will say.
Where's the blackboard?
Sorry.
Is there a quiz
I teach math, so this is very difficult for me.
Notes will be
You're taking
Yeah, notes are required. There's a quiz at the algebra and geometry lesson.
Is this important?
This is important. No.
Samantha, get everybody's attention.
Eyes on me, make a tea. Well, I am thrilled to be here today celebrating the marriage of my sister and Aaron. We just love you so much.
Mother.
Sarah, you look stunning.
Yes.
We knew you would. You look beautiful. And Aaron, you look so handsome. I've told you like 7 times today. You just look so good, Aaron. I was humbled and honored by the opportunity to marry the two of you this afternoon. And leading up to this wedding, I kept thinking to myself, how am I going to be as good of a maid of honor to Sarah as she was to me, especially when I've like been puking like every day and I just didn't know what was going to happen. And I'm not saying I'm living up, but I do get 2 weddings today and September to make up the difference.
You've been great.
Sarah does everything in life 110%, especially when it involves the one she loves, so she deserves the absolute best on her special day. As my big sis, Sarah's always been the fearless leader in all things. Of course, she came first in the birth order. So she was the guinea pig with mom and dad as they figured out what parenting was all about. Although I'm sure they were naturals from the beginning.
We had to figure it out. What do you mean? We had to figure it out.
She
She's
were
a little screwed
naturals.
up. It's okay.
She also came first in school with all of our teachers setting the best examples, so the teachers already liked Joey and I by the time we got there. She was the first to have a boyfriend, first to drive, first to go to college. Sarah always made everything look effortless, and there's a reason God placed her on earth as our big sister. Sarah has the biggest heart and is a natural caretaker. It's no surprise she became a nurse practitioner. She's incredibly intelligent, driven, and confident in who she is. She does not back down. She loves fiercely. And she's been taking care of Joey and I for as long as I can remember. On more than one occasion in our adult lives, our family has called getting Sarah's opinion bringing in the big guns. Like, I'm not kidding. It's time to bring in the big guns. And then we bring in Sarah and we ask her what she thinks about something. What a wonderful thing, though, to know so solidly what you believe in and stand for as good and just in this world. My sweet sissy is one of my absolute best friends, so it's natural for me to believe she deserves the best in this world. Cue Aaron entering our lives in 2018. The first time I met Aaron was at our dog's Sweet 16 birthday celebration.
The wiener dog birthday party.
I'm sure.
Surprised you stayed around.
Yeah, I'm sure many of you know about our beloved Buster, the fearless miniature dachshund, who is the catalyst for our familial obsession with this particular dog breed. At said party, we wore tiny birthday hats, opened gifts,
Yes.
and we sang happy birthday. So of course Buster could blow out his candles on his ice cream cake. Makes sense.
I thought it was his last year.
I knew that Aaron had to be special. Right when I met him, if he was willing to attend this birthday celebration with such enthusiasm, he sat with all of these people he did not know and sang happy birthday to a dog. I look back on these pictures and we're all wearing tiny hats and there's selfies of us with Aaron and Buster. We literally knew him for like a month. I know. We're like, Aaron, welcome. This is very normal.
It is very normal.
You might want to run now.
Really though.
Our family is weird.
Yeah.
As Sarah and Aaron got to spend more time together and fell deeper in love, I saw a shift in Sarah. When Sarah's with Aaron, she's grounded, calmer, happier, sillier, and just generally content. I had never seen her that way with anyone else before, and trust me, I was not easy on her prior boyfriend. Flat out told her, no, don't like him. She's like, just give him a chance. So I knew Aaron was special. Aaron has a way of taking life how it comes. He's a lot like our dad in that way. He's not easily flustered or rattled, and is someone who finds joy in the simple things. Aaron, you are a kind, intelligent, and honest man, and you love my sister so well. I couldn't imagine a better life partner for her. I'm so thankful the two of you found each other. I ask that you take care of each other in the years to come, and I love you both so much.
Love you, man.
And please raise a glass to Sarah and Aaron. We toast to you today.
Here,
So
here.
happy to meet you.
Beautiful.
Cheers.
To the non-alcoholic girl today.
Cheers. Love you.
Very nice.
That's all right.
He's been thinking about it for a long time.
That's quite all right.
You know, when I write anything to anybody, it's like, especially to my kids, I gotta bypass my head and just open up my heart. Right? Don't worry about how it comes out. Sarah and Aaron, congratulations. Welcome to the family. Thank you. All right, Sarah and Aaron. Welcome to the family. I already said that. Sarah's our firstborn. Sarah was the first in many things. I mean, she was our test bed. So I think she turned out okay. Anyways, when you were born, I remember you were crying like bloody murder. And the nurse swaddled you, and I remember walking up to you, and I started talking to you. And all of a sudden your head turned and you silenced. And I knew that day you were a daddy's girl. Right? And I didn't know how I was going to tell my wife that I was in love with another woman. But I was, and it was instant. I mean, it was absolutely instant with you. I remember thinking, how could I love this little girl any more than I do right now? But I'd wake up the next day, and I did. Every day, the love grew and grew and grew. Anyways, you were always the first with things. Always the first to test us. always the first.
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah, you were the all-knowing big sister to your brother and sister, and you had a big, strong personality. That's why they called her the big gun. If anybody had any problem, we sent in the big gun.
So true.
When Aaron arrived, you know, I like all boyfriends, I thought, elevation, windage, can I get him from here? Just the first thing I think. Okay?
What caliber were you using?
Anyways, so I watched him with a father's eye. Right?
Scope.
And I came to know him as a steady rock in Sarah's life. And a very kindred soul. We're a lot alike, him and I. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but apparently Sarah saw something really good in him, and I trust my daughter implicitly. So I came to really love him just like she does. And I don't always show it, you know, I'm not that, touchy-feely guy. But you're in the fold now. Definitely the only way you're getting out. Anyways, seems like yesterday that Sarah was born. Like yesterday. Like yesterday she was riding a tricycle in the front yard. And now she's getting married. You know, that sucks. I mean, it's good. It's good, but, you know, I always remember what my grandfather told me, life is something that happens to you when you're planning something else. And it happens. So I guess my advice to you is grab every minute. Every single minute you have and put it in that mental filing cabinet. Because it passes you right by if you're not watching, you know. I had a lot of other shit wrote, but I'm not gonna say it. Anyways,
We'll put it in
congratulations.
Put it in the box.
Good luck in your marriage. By the way, luck is just great planning and deliberate execution.
I'm a great planner.
Right? Marriage is sort of a partnership, I guess, right? It's a partnership. You sign a contract, you're partners. But it's not a 50-50 partnership. It's not. You both need to give more than you get. You have to give more with no thought of what you're going to get in return. And that's the only way it works, right? It isn't 50-50. A lot of people will tell you that. It's not. You got to give more than you get. And sooner or later, that karma wheel comes right back around and you get just what you gave. But that's the only way it's going to work. So I'm going to cut this short, right? And I'm going to quote one of my favorite authors, Mark Twain, right? Life, raise your glasses, by the way. Life is short, break the rules, forgive quickly, kiss slowly. Love truly, laugh uncontrollably, and never regret anything that makes you smile. And give every day a chance to become the most beautiful day in your life. Congratulations.
Cheers.
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 Oh.
Beautiful.
Jeff, that was beautiful.
Hey, Dad. Hey.
That's
Crying. What am I doing crying over here? Don't look my direction.
He's in the bubble. He's in the bubble.
Sarah's gonna be a heck of a controversial to Cochran fan.
absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you. We love you. Thanks.
Yes, and I want to thank everyone for being here. We couldn't be any more blessed to have Grandpa High, Sarah's grandparents. What a blessing, right?
Absolutely.
So thanks everyone for coming and being here. Celebrate these two. We waited time.
Don't try to do
La da 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 da. La da 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 da. across the room. Baby, she got that glow. I know you see me over here, so dance on me real slow. We've been going for about 2 hours, and I don't even know your name. So baby, please reveal. Your friends are calling you, baby, stay with me instead. I know you're saying that you're tired, there's a little dance in your left. Even if I go, I still think of you in my bed. Of a good time we had. Baby, move a little bit closer, 'cause I wanna feel you, babe. I wanna feel you, babe. Your friends are calling you, baby, stay with me instead. I know you're saying that you're tired, there's a little dance in your left. Even if I go, I still think of you in my bed. Of a good time we had. You letting go of my hand to say I do, and he will discover just how blessed a life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago someone handed you to me. Every step that we take brings back the memories. Winter snows and horse shows and dancing on the beach. I can't help thinking that I'm the lucky one. You're still my baby daughter, and now I've gained a son. I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I do, and he will discover just how blessed a life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago your mom handed you to me.
a chance to put each other first. Now that you've vowed for better or for worse, and don't let the beauty of this life pass you by. In the times of trouble, you stand side by side. I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I do. Picture of a slow, sweet walk yet to be. You'll take my hand, say, Daddy, come see. Then you'll know what it feels like. You won't believe what it feels like. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart. I feel like this is the beginning. Though I've loved you for 1,000,000 years, if I thought our love was ending, I'd find myself drowning in my own tears. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. Are the apple of my eye. Forever you stay in my heart. You must have known that I was lonely, because you came to my rescue. And I know that this must be heaven. How could so much love be inside of you? You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. Need
sitting